Now, if you are over 40 and love fashion as much as I do, and you're wondering which fall trends you should skip and which fall trends you should embrace, then this video is for you, because I'm going to be sharing 5 fall fashion trends that you should absolutely avoid if you're over 40. Now, let me just preface this by saying, of course, take what you like and leave the rest. These are just my suggestions after being an influencer for over 10 years, as well as a stylist. I'm actually now offering confidence boosting style sessions, and as so many of you have started booking them, I will leave a link down below in my description box if you want to do that. It is amazing. I'm having so much fun with it. Please hit that little subscribe button, because I am here to help you. I am here to share style advice, fashion advice, and I even give you a few dating tips. I've been divorced for about 1.5 years now, so I've been getting on here and sharing some fabulous dating stories. So today I have a doozy for you. This is a situationship that I was in for about 9 months, and I actually ran into the guy not too long ago. So listen to what happened. I will be sharing that at the end of the video if you're interested, and I think you're gonna be, because like I said, it's kind of a crazy story. Now, the first fall trend, this is a big trend. This has actually been a trend for a while. I actually wore this trend. That is the barrel leg jeans. But you know what? I bought these jeans, I liked them, but I didn't love them. And that's what I always say, never buy anything you don't truly love and you're not truly excited about, because it will end up sitting in your closet if you're like, when you buy it. And that's kind of how I was when I bought these barrel jeans. I was like, I don't think I really like them, so I'm just not gonna wear them because I don't think they're very flattering. Unless you're like a 6 foot tall model, I would say skip the barrel jeans and go with like a high-waisted wide leg denim, which is gonna be really trending hard this fall and winter, or a straight leg pair of jeans. But the ones I want to feature today are by Reformation. They're a high-waisted straight leg jean, and let me tell you, these are so slimming. They hug your curves in all the right places. Like, I kind of really love the way my butt looks in these jeans because they give them a lift, okay? So if you're somebody who wants your butt a little bit lifted when you wear jeans, you will be obsessed with these. They're called the Cynthia. Again, they're very high-waisted. I love this light wash, as well as this straight leg denim silhouette, because it's very slimming. They're not too long either, which I love, which means I can pair them with a kitten heel, and I love kitten heels. Yes, kitten heels are gonna still be on trend this fall and winter. I paired these jeans with this fabulous under $50 vest. So vests are another fall fashion trend we're gonna be seeing, and that is one I will be wearing, and that is one I think that you don't need to skip if you're over 40, because a vest is universally flattering. It's also very classic and polished. I love this one because it does have a little bit of edge to it, a little bit of sexiness to it, which definitely matches my personal style, because it is a halter top version, so it's backless. So how cool for a date night or a girls' night out. And honestly, I can't believe it's under $50. I ordered this one, and I ordered a rag and bone halter top vest. I ended up keeping this one because I liked it better. The number 2 fall fashion trend that I would skip if I were you, if I'm over 40, and that is checkered prints. I know I will be skipping this trend because I just think that checkered prints, I don't know, I think they look a little dated. I think they look a little cheesy, if I'm being honest. Like, don't hate me for saying that, but I just don't like them. How about you? If you're gonna wear a print, what I would suggest wearing is like a leopard print, a zebra print. Even stripes are better than checkers. So I'm going to talk about a few leopard pieces, because by the way, leopard is actually a big fall fashion trend that I will be encompassing, because like I always say, you don't need to wear or encompass all the fall fashion trends. You only need to wear the trends that actually embrace you, embrace your style, embrace your personality, and they don't make you feel confident. Definitely skip those trends. So I love wearing leopard. I think leopard is very sophisticated. It's very classy and elegant. And one way to really tiptoe your way into wearing prints is choosing a printed handbag. So a leopard handbag will go a long way in any woman's wardrobe. In fact, I was working with a client the other day, and she is going to add this amazing leopard handbag to her wardrobe. This one is by Jacquemus. and I think it is a very chic handbag. It is definitely going to bring all of her looks up to the next level. And adding just a small leopard handbag is just an easy way to elevate all of your looks. Mine is by Saint Laurent. It is sold out, so I will be linking that one from Jacquemus. But I paired it with a simple white button down. This one is by Frank and Eileen. It is sleeveless, so it's like the perfect summer shirt. I love it tied at the waist because that really allowed me to sort of accentuate my waist. And then I just went with some Mother jeans. These are a modern skinny jean, and basically they are high-waisted. I really love this sort of darker to medium blue wash. Perfect for all year round. And I added a red lip to really elevate the look, because that is an easy way to elevate all of your looks, is just put on a fabulous color of lipstick that really makes you feel good. I'll be sure and link this exact red lip stain. It is by NARS. I think it's called Dragon Girl, and every time I wear it, I get tons of compliments on it, and people want to know, what is that red lipstick you're wearing? So I'll be sure and link it for y'all. All right, Kathy wore a pair of fabulous leopard jeans. These are by Gani. They are fabulous. They're a straight leg. They do have a high waist. I love this sort of muted leopard print. Now, she paired it with a puff sleeve top. I would have not paired it with this top. This doesn't really match my personal style. It's a very much sort of over the top feminine shirt. And although, you know, puffy sleeves are a trend, and I will say I will be skipping that trend this fall. If you love puffy sleeves and if you love the way they make you feel, then I wouldn't skip that trend. But if when you put on a puffy sleeve shirt, you feel a little over the top, you feel a little too frilly, a little too, I don't know, girly or feminine, then I would skip that trend. So it's just kind of up to you and how you feel when you put on that trend. Now, I wanted to tell you guys what I was wearing in that photo with Kathy with the leopard jeans on. This is an amazing Pistola white denim dress, and the reason I'm sharing it is because it was like the #1 seller on my blog in the last 4 weeks. And I love it. It's one of my favorite dresses. It is so flattering. It's sleeveless. It's a midi length. It does have a really cool, tastefully sexy slit up the front. Very chic. I wore it on a date night with Mr. Austin Guy, and he absolutely loved it. And more importantly, I loved the way I felt when I wore this incredibly chic denim dress by Pistola. And I did go with a really cool denim blue Saint Laurent crossbody bag. If I go watch the fireworks this year, I think this is the exact outfit I'll be wearing. Okay, the third trend that I will be skipping is the puffy skirt trend or the puffy dress trend. So we are seeing like the skirts on the dresses, or just like a plain skirt, like extremely puffy and poofy. And hey, listen, if you love that, then by all means you can wear it, but I'm gonna be skipping this trend because I feel a little too girly. I feel a little too over the top, and I just don't love how I feel when I wear this trend. So I won't be wearing that trend. To me, it looks like you're trying too hard to like get noticed. I'm more of like an understated, minimal kind of person in some ways. And so anyways, let me know down below in the comments if you agree. But there are some subtle ways to still wear the puffy dress trend or puffy sleeve trend that I'm gonna get to right now. So this, it doesn't have a puffy bottom, as you'll see. It's a very chic and sophisticated looking midi dress. This is by Paige Denim. I love this beautiful neutral shade. And as you'll see, the sleeves are slightly puffy, but certainly not overdone. They're basically like a cap sleeve with a subtle ruffle. This is as far as I will go in terms of the puffy sleeve trend. I love the fact that this dress does have a tie around the waist, so it's extremely flattering. And of course, I love the midi length, and I really do love these really cool silver buttons. This is a great summer dress. You could certainly wear so many places, and I guarantee you'll look stylish, but you'll also feel really comfortable. Okay, another way to sort of subtly wear the puffy sleeve trend is with this denim vest that Kathy has on. This denim vest is a little more puffy sleeved than this dress, but it's still very subtle. This is a dark denim vest by Cinque Set. She has the matching straight leg cuffed jeans, which yes, cuffed jeans will still be on trend in the fall and winter time. Another reason I wanted to do this fall trend video now, even though it may seem a little bit early, is because I always love to be ahead of the game, but also the Nordstrom anniversary sale is coming up, and that's all fall clothes. So you really do need to know like what fall trends are going to be in and what fall trends are going to be out, so that you don't buy something from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, that's going to be out of style in this fall and winter. In fact, I just did a video a couple days ago showcasing my top picks broken down by category. I will be sure and link that one down below. I will be also posting another Nordstrom anniversary sale video next Wednesday of my try-on haul from the dressing room, so stay tuned for that. Another big trend that we are seeing this fall is double denim, and I am not telling you to skip that trend because I love that trend. I think that trend can be worn no matter what your age, and this is a fabulous denim midi dress. It's by DL 1961. I love the high neckline. You can still add a neck stack on top of the denim dress, which I love doing. And then I did my denim YSL bag, so it did create a really cool double denim look. All right, the number 4 trend that I think you should skip if you're over 40, and I will certainly be skipping it, is the all over feather trend. Like huge feathers on skirts, feathers on tops. Again, I think this is just like too overdone. It may look like you're trying too hard if you show up in this like big feathery top or big feathery skirt. So my suggestion for you would be, if you do love wearing feathers, by all means wear them, but maybe do it in a more subtle way. Maybe choose a top that has a few feathers on it or a skirt that has a few feathers on it. But I think just stay away from those big bulky pieces. And for me, I'm going to be staying away from feathers altogether, and instead I will be wearing faux fur because I love faux fur. In fact, it's probably safe to say I'm obsessed with faux fur. I wear faux fur in the fall and winter, and I feel glamorous, and I feel feminine, and I feel beautiful, and those are ways I want to feel when I put on my clothes. So that's why I wear more faux fur. Leave me a comment down below and give me like 2 or 3 adjectives of how you want to feel when you wear your clothes, because I think it would be fun if we kind of see how we all want to feel when we get dressed every day. So this is a beautiful Bernardo faux fur jacket. It is part of the Nordstrom anniversary sale. This is a beautiful ivory shade. It looks really good with white denim. This is a really great way to sort of dress for fall, but still look sort of summery. So I would wear this outfit in like maybe, you know, September, October, but also wearing light colors in the fall and winter is a great way to stand out, like in the sea of black and dark colors that most people do wear in the fall and winter, which is why I personally love wearing lighter shades in the fall and winter because it's a bit more unexpected. All right, the 5th trend I think you should skip are burgundy handbags. So instead of a burgundy handbag, I would opt for a neutral handbag like black or beige. The reason is, you know what? I bought a burgundy handbag a few years ago, and guess what? It sat in my closet and I didn't carry it because I opted for my neutral handbags. That's just me. I think if you're gonna spend some good money on a handbag, it needs to be a neutral shade because you need to carry it a lot in order to get your cost per wear out of it. So if you do want to do a burgundy handbag, I would say go for a inexpensive burgundy handbag. So this is my YSL hobo bag. It's a beautiful handbag. I've had this bag for probably 3 years. It's my most carried handbag in the fall and winter. It's very classy, it's very polished, it's very chic. I love the croc embossed leather. I love the subtle gold YSL hardware. The top handle is easy. I can carry it in the nook of my arm. I can carry it over my shoulder, and I just love it. So if you're gonna buy a designer handbag or an expensive handbag, again, go with black or beige. I paired it with this fabulous Alice and Olivia tie waist top. I just got this beautiful silk top and I'm obsessed with it. It does have sleeves. I love pushing up the sleeves, and then you could tie it in the front, but I love wrapping the ties around the waist and tying it in the back, pairing it with some high-waisted denim like these insanely flattering Reformation jeans, and then some black kitten heels. I'm actually going to dinner tonight with one of my best girlfriends from childhood, and I think this is the exact outfit that I'll be wearing. Okay, let's get to that situationship story. So this is going to be a little bit hard for me to share because it's, you know, it was a very difficult relationship, and honestly I was only going to share half of this story because the other half was a little too embarrassing and I felt a lot of shame around it. But I've decided I'm going to show up more vulnerably now because I feel called to do that. Because if I help just one woman from sharing what I'm about to share, I think it's absolutely worth it. So again, the situationship was about a 9-month situationship when I was living in my apartment complex last year. It was a 9-month situationship that lasted 8 months and 3 weeks, too long. Basically, you know, this went on and on and on, where he would come over, I would entertain him. We had this insane chemistry, this insane connection. But he told me from the beginning, I don't want a commitment. And basically that's that. But he was always like, oh, but I feel all this attraction towards you and it's just like magnetic and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I ended up blocking him from social media, blocking him from my phone. But what would happen is I would run into him in the hallway. We would see each other and we would like start kissing, and then the chemistry would take over. The next thing you know, he's in my apartment, and you know, one thing leads to another. But then he was just always the same guy. I caught him in a few lies. He never did what he said he was going to do. His words weren't matching his actions. So I would always end it within like a week. And I would block him. But what happens is after I moved out of the apartment, he would leave me voicemails. Even though he was blocked, you can actually leave a voicemail on an iPhone if you're blocked, FYI. And I would make the mistake of listening to the voicemail, and then I would, you know, feel sad, and I would, because I really liked the guy, and I would call him and we would talk and blah, blah, blah. But I never saw him again after I moved out of the building. And so I was really proud of myself for that, because I think you need to definitely celebrate your small wins. So it had been about 4 or 5 months since I'd seen the guy. I talked to him a few times, but I pulled up to a dinner. I was going with my girlfriends, and there was his car in the parking lot in front of this bar that he went to a lot, and I knew that, and it was next to this restaurant that I went to. And when I saw his car, I thought, oh, I'm going in. Like, I'm gonna go say hi to him. And I honestly didn't even think about it that much, because I think if I had thought about it, I wouldn't have done it. But it was like there was no thinking going on. This decision was made solely from my subconscious, and didn't even think about it. I just basically walked right into that bar, and there he was sitting at the bar. It was all too easy. We hugged, we talked, he bought me a drink, you know, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta go. And so I left. He tried to kiss me. I didn't kiss him. I went into the restaurant with my girlfriends. I was sort of frazzled. We had dinner, and then he comes over and he decides at the end of our dinner to buy us all a drink. So he walks up to the table. He's being all charming. He's like, oh, let me buy you and your girlfriends a drink. So he buys us all a round of drinks. And it was amazing. We sat there, we had fun. He was talking with my girlfriends, talking with me, like trying to hold my hand under the table, you know, whatever. So we end up leaving there, and you know, we did end up kissing in the parking lot, but we didn't go home together, thank God. Honestly, thank you, God, for that. We went our separate ways. We had a phone conversation the next morning. Basically, I said, I can't date you. I can't see you. This isn't going to work. And he was like, okay, whatever. That was it, right? I was really sad afterwards because, again, I really like the guy. I wish it could be different, but he just isn't who I need him to be, right? So about a week later, my girlfriend tells me, Heather, did you realize that during that dinner, when he bought us all drinks, he was winking at me from across the table? And she's like, he winked at me multiple times. Like, when she told me that, I literally got sick to my stomach, and I was really, really, really upset. I went home, I cried, I was like devastated. But then I was like, you know what? I'm actually glad this happened, because the way that this happened, I will never speak to the guy again. I will never reach out to him. I will never call him back if he leaves me a blocked message again, because this really showed his true colors. Like, if you're gonna flirt with my friends literally right in front of me, that's disgusting and makes me wanna go throw up. Like, I can't even tell you how bad that made me feel. And so that's it, like that, it took that level of, I think it was very disrespectful for him to do that to me, for me to know without a shadow of a doubt, like, it's done, there's no going back, that's it. So thank you, God, for allowing that to happen, and thank you for letting me trust my intuition, trust those feelings, and remember how bad I felt, because I would never want to be with someone that made me feel that bad. So let me know down below in the comments if you think like him winking at my girlfriend was bad. Do you think that's a form of flirtation? Like, I 1000% do, and so did my girlfriends, but I would love to know what y'all think down below in the comments. So I love you so much. For more style information, you can head over to my blog, soheather.com, and on Instagram, I'm soheatherblog. And if no one has told you yet today, I love you. You are beautiful, you are worthy, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.